problem.
It should be.
Yep.
All right. Good, good, good. All right. I'm here with Brandon Maisonet. Brandon, I've had a lot of respect for your gym. I used to call fights, do the play by play at USK Fight Sports before I was in charge of USK Fight Sports. And I've always admired your gym and your father and your uncle and how everything comes together. You guys always put out quality fighters. But today, I want to know who is Brandon Maisonet. So if you could start with that'll get us going.
Well, Brian Mason as the person or as the fighter. There's
Let's
two
start with
different individuals.
well, let's start as the person.
As a person, well, I'm just a humble guy, just hardworking. And just one thing about me is I'm a firm believer in pursue your passion. So anything to fuel yourself, anything to push yourself to grow as an individual is big. So with that being said, I'm just I just indulge myself in what I love to do, which is the arts and as well as drawing. I'm an artist, so I love drawing. I love dancing and anything that expresses oneself, being true to yourself as an individual. That's what you gotta be. You gotta be true to yourself.
Very nice. Okay, so tell me about the fighter, and I'll try and contrast the two. Because you started out with humble. Are you humble as a fighter?
As a fighter, I am always humble. Thai boxing has installed that into me. Because one thing about Muay Thai, no matter how hard you get hit, you always smile. Even my mouthpiece, I just got a new one. I put my favorite thing, smile on impact. You have
Nice.
to smile because at the end of the day, you have to appreciate what the other person is showing. You- they're coming into the ring to display their technique and their skill, just like I am. But at the end of the day, it is a fight business. It is a rough sport, but it is beautiful. There's technique. It's not just about violence. It's about the understanding and the tradition of where it came from. Muay Thai is the free boxing. Thai, free. Thailand, the free land. It is the truest expression of oneself. You can't get any more of a euphoric feeling and being free. And it takes a lot for an individual to go ahead and get hit for a living. But if you go in and smile and love what you do every single day, how blessed are you to do that?
That's an
Now,
awesome statement, and I've never really heard it put that way. Um, and but that's very interesting. Now, Brandon, when I do a lot of these interviews, I ask people, "How did you get started?" I'm not going to ask you that question. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you. Did you have a choice? Was it Muay Thai or move out of the house? What was the deal?
okay, actually that's very funny. Um I didn't have a choice. As a kid, I had no choice in the matter. My dad didn't want me to be a fighter as a living.
Okay.
I forced this on him.
Okay, so
Yeah,
he wanted you to study Thai from early on in life as a way of
yeah.
life, but he
Just
didn't necessarily want you to fight
yes,
as
just
make a
to
living.
be able to protect myself. He wanted me to be able to go in a ring, fight as a kid, and learn how to defend myself as an adult. But during my teen years, I didn't really much have a childhood because this was my life. So
Right.
I stopped, and a lot of people that I was in the ring with became pro.
Hmm.
And then as an adult, I realized there was something missing. There was a part of my heart that didn't feel complete. After the high school experience and everything, and my crazy teen years, I knew what was missing, and that was Muay Thai. And my dad, one thing he can't stand is having to train fighters. Why? Because a lot of people don't understand what's involved into training a fighter. You have to deal with their mood swings. their habits, no matter what it is. Some people is engorging eating. Some people is activities they shouldn't be doing. All these things come into play, and as well as their mood swings. It's not easy to deal with a fighter. So that kind of lifestyle is very hard on an individual, and people don't realize how much goes into it. We are their chess piece.
Right.
They're the chess master, and we have to make sure we listen and be a good pawn, or else we will lose the chess match.
So that being said, how did you reconcile that? You wanted to be a pro fighter. You felt that was missing in your life. Your father loves Thai, but doesn't want to go through all that necessarily. And you're his son, and he has a plan in his head for you. How did you say, Dad, I want to do this as a pro?
Well, kind of didn't give him much of a choice, to be honest with you. I kind of pushed the matter so much that
well, it wasn't this. It wasn't, hey, Dad, I signed this contract. Will you help me out? Right?
Yeah. No, it was
okay.
more so, hey, Dad, I want to do this. Hey, Dad, I want to do this. Hey, Dad, I want to do this. The school wasn't for me. I'm not saying it's not a bad thing and people shouldn't do it. Whatever you pursue and whatever you're passionate about, go to the extreme to feel that knowledge, no matter what it is. For me, it was Muay Thai. This was what I wanted to indulge my life in, into the arts, into the fitness world. This is where I wanted to be. I want to be able to push that, and it's not one thing you could teach someone. It's not one thing that you can go ahead and be like, hey, this is what it is. This is what you got to do. This is something that is installed into a special kind of individual. They have to have a warrior spirit. Not everyone could get in that ring, get punched, smile, and continue to go on. No matter what obstacles are in your way, you have to continue to push through. No matter what, why you think in the ties, when they get all cut and bloodied up, they go like this, they touch and go,
touch and smile.
For respect. You have to show the appreciation of that was beautifully done. It is different compared to, let's say, the MMA world. And I'm not saying anything wrong with the MMA world. It's just so much malice in it that they lose the sense of what the true beauty of expressing yourself in fighting is.
Yeah, you absolutely, and I know it comes from your gym, have a stellar approach to the sport. I know you had a very accomplished amateur career, close to 100 fights, if not more than 100 fights. But that brings us to where we are now. You convince your father that this is the right path for you. You're now 1-0. We recently had you scheduled for a fight, but you got a slight injury. But take us to today. Where are we at today, and what are we going to see from you coming up in Allentown on July 20th?
Well, you're going to see me express my style and to the fullest. You're going to see a beautiful fight, 5 rounds of fun, enjoyment. Because no matter what, I'm always going to place my stamp, the Maisonet stamp. And on top of that, you're going to understand what Thai boxing really is. My expression, my sight of it, and how you go through it. It's not about, oh, I'm going to go ahead and study. Me as a fighter, I'm going to go ahead and study this fighter all day. This and that and third. No, that's my crew's job. It's my job to be the good pawn and know what to do and to think and be smart in that ring. For not every piece is going to move exactly where you think it's going to move before a person is always dictate to change.
That being said, the moves you're making in this training camp, is there a new twist at all? I mean, are you on the same path? He's doing anything specific for this fight? And maybe, because I know you could sense crew must have picked up on something, because why would he have me doing this? Is that the case, or are we kind of business as usual?
Well, a fight is always going to be business as usual. that goes with what I was saying. But with every training camp, with everything, we always sharpen our tools and our weapons. No matter what, it's never going to be the same person that you saw the last time. You're never going to expect the same thing. For my expressions and my knowledge and my eyes will always evolve. And inshallah will always continue to go up and up. For I'll always grow.
I know you're going to be well prepared for this fight. I know you're going to be in great shape. What can we expect? Do you have a prediction for the fight? What can we expect to see from you? The people in Allentown who have never seen Brandon or heard of Brandon Maisonet, what could they expect from you?
They're all going to know who the Purple Scorpion is. And that is what they're going to see. They're going to see the Maisonet stamp. Because our name always rings bells. So it's going to be a fun and exciting day.
So this is July 20th. It's you're the pro main event. It's in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and you're looking to put your stamp on things that night, correct?
Of course.
All right.
Can't go anywhere else with it.
Brandon, I'm really looking forward to this fight. I'm going to wrap up this interview. I'm going to leave it to you, though, for the last word. Anybody you want to thank or any last comments?
Well, first and foremost, I have to thank Allah, the Creator himself, for allowing me to live and allowing me to pursue my passion. But I also have to thank my crews. My dad, Kuya Hamza Maisonet, who's here with me right now. We're about to get ready and get into a hard session right now.
You already know.
I was gonna say I'm shocked he hasn't jumped in on this video, and there he sounds off. There he is. I knew it. Hey, I can't think of a better way to end the video. Brandon, I'll see you in about 10 days, my friend.
Very much so.
Thank you, crew.
All right, be safe, brothers. I know we got a tough opponent, so it's going to be a good fight. I appreciate the brothers coming from Canada and taking this fight, coming down. That's a big step. We know he's a tough customer. We just love to. Our camp is known to fight against only tough guys. Win, lose, or draw, we go there to fight. That's the Thai spirit. It's different. Everybody wants to win, win, win. No, we got to learn. We got to keep growing.
And I have to thank my other crew of stuff on Maisonet.
That's my brother. You already know.
Rooster. So
I know, but the world's gonna know soon.
You already know.
All right, Brandon. Have a good night. Safe training from now until the fight.
Thank you. Swati Cup. You have a blessed day.
You too.
Saturday, July 20th at the Parkview Inn on Bulldog Drive, Allentown, Pennsylvania. USKA Fight Sports is back with another great night of kickboxing and Muay Thai. Get your tickets at uskafightsports.com. It's on.